Hey friends, today I want to share with you one important thing that I learned over my time of investing. Perhaps like many of you, you have someone or somebody who inspired you to start investing. I'm sure Warren Buffett is one such figure that most of us come across, especially if we are just beginning our investing journey. Yes, definitely I learned a lot from the way he looks at investment and his investment philosophy. But the thing I learned over time is that Buffett's position with his investing vehicle, Berkshire Hathaway, is very different from where we are as smaller retail investors. And we, as retail investors, should take advantage of our position. So there's many great learnings we can learn from the legendary investor. The one thing we shouldn't follow is looking only at big businesses. Because understand that given the size of Berkshire, sitting on more than $100 billion of cash, Buffett can only invest in businesses with relatively large market cap. Think about it, just by deploying $1 billion and taking up a stake of 5% of a company, the company needs to be worth $20 billion. And it's just not possible to deploy $100 million every time he invests. Because, first of all, it wouldn't move a needle on his portfolio worth more than hundreds of billions of dollars. Secondly, investing $100 million each time would mean that Buffett would have to look at hundreds of companies in detail. This is just not a very possible nor efficient way to manage his portfolio. And finally, there's many regulatory requirements if he takes out more stakes in a company, which I believe is not the thing he wants to deal with usually unless it makes sense to him. So you see, all these issues are preventing Buffett from investing in businesses with smaller market cap. Yes, there's pros and cons to every kind of investing. Investing in big corporations can generally mean better stability and with proven track records. But that doesn't mean that smaller companies are poorer businesses to invest in. In fact, there's a lot more opportunities in companies with smaller market cap. There's more room for growth compared to bigger companies, which need to increase their businesses by billions of dollars in order for its share price to move higher. Comparatively, as smaller companies grow and prove themselves over time, funds start to come in and can boost their value of the share prices substantially. And it usually brings up its share price in a higher proportion compared to a company with a larger market cap. Take my recent investing experience in oil and gas stocks as a case study. So I saw that Buffett bought into Chevron previously. It's a big business with a market cap of around $200 billion now. Comparatively, if you followed my videos previously, I bought into this much smaller company, Ring Energy, with a market cap of around $350 million now. Take a look at Chevron's share price year to date. If you bought in at a low of around $85 per share in the earlier part of this year, today's share price of around $105 per share will translate to about 24% return. Not too bad a return on investment really. Now take a look at Ring Energy instead. If you have invested over the same time frame, it could net you a return of around 240% instead, from about $1.05 a share in the earlier part of this year to more than $3.50 a share currently. You see, 24% versus 240%. Well, of course, these two businesses are not entirely the same, but my idea previously was to bet on the recovery of oil price, so it made sense for me to invest in Ring Energy for this case. In fact, I didn't get in at a low. My average price was around $2.15, but it still netted me a return of more than 60%. Of course, the downside is that volatility is higher for smaller cap companies generally, so when the share price goes the other way, you will probably experience proportionally higher losses as well. However, Warren Buffett once mentioned as well that volatility is not risk. So the key is that if you have identified an investment opportunity in smaller cap companies, then you shouldn't be worried too much about the short-term fluctuation. On the other hand, it can potentially give you much higher upside on your return on investment. To wrap up, what I want to share with you today really is that don't restrict yourself to following Buffett entirely. We are in very different positions in terms of size and investment structure. Take advantage of our position by being able to invest in businesses with smaller market cap to boost your investment returns. Anyway, I hope that you have learned something today. Do subscribe to the channel for more updates and appreciate if you can give us a thumbs up so that more people can learn from this as well. And I will see you next time.